What is going on, Flex Zone family? It's your boy, God's favorite host, the host of the Moist, back again here on the Flex Zone YouTube channel. Only place giving you your sports how you want it, when you need it. And what you need right now is another Baltimore Ravens video. Week 2 is upon us, less than 24 hours away. The Baltimore Ravens have their home opener against the Miami Dolphins at M&T Bank Stadium tomorrow at 1 p.m. Hit that like button, hit that bell, comment down below, give me a prediction for tomorrow's game, and let me know your thoughts about some of the injured players possibly returning as well. Of course, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let us know what you're looking forward to seeing tomorrow at the bank. It'll be a beautiful day tomorrow. The weather will be ideal. It'll be like we're in Miami for the Ravens game. So we're feeling good about the weather. Fall is upon us, but the weather's still beautiful here in the Tri City. Hit the like button, hit the bell. Of course, you can always donate to the channel as well. Cash App at FlexZone1, at the FlexZone1 on Twitter and Instagram, and Cash App. And then TikTok, also, the FlexZone Podcast. Now, let's get into this game. As I mentioned, the weather is going to be ideal tomorrow for the Ravens and Dolphins. It's going to be like we're in Miami, maybe a little more humid, possibly 80 free range. Perfect day for football. So if you're going to the game, enjoy yourself, have a good time, tailgate, drink it up, eat it up, but hydrate. Lots of water in between. But enough of my diatribe, enough of my soliloquy. The Ravens come into this game 1-0, beating the Jets 24-9. But injuries, some players could be returned. Looks like J.K. Dobbins may play tomorrow. Marcus Peters looks like he may play tomorrow. But there were injuries yesterday. Marlon Humphrey didn't practice. Ronnie Stanley's been limited on and off. Brandon Stevens. A lot of injuries to the defensive backfield, especially. And I'm concerned. I was concerned coming into this game, but I'm still concerned because I feel like this game could go either way. If you want to make a case for the Dolphins winning, I could see it. If you want to make a case for the Ravens winning, I could see it as well. Now, I do think J.K. Dobbins will return. Now, will he be on a pitch count? Probably around 20 plays, 15 to 20 plays. I could see that. Marcus Peters, I could see him returning as well because Lord knows you're going to need him against the likes of Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Gesicki. They have weapons and speed throughout through the Dolphins. They did beat the Patriots 20-7, but they only scored 20 points. So their offense hasn't quite hit their stride yet or is in midseason form where they're striking fear into the hearts of their opponents with the speed that they do have. But I do think that the Ravens are catching them at a good time because, yes, they're riding high. Yes, they came off a win, as did the Ravens. But I think last year, I know people saying last year is last year, but the revenge aspect, Lamar playing his hometown team, I think there's an aspect of Lamar wanting to show out and possibly showcase himself for the Dolphins if the Ravens don't give him a contract, possibly showcase himself for the Ravens to identically or identifiably pay him as they should. We heard about the contract situation. We can talk about that ad nauseum. Big Raj did a video yesterday about it and that situation. But I do think that the Baltimore Ravens will get a deal done heading into next season. I think he'll be franchised, but they'll get a deal done before the deadline. Now, with that being said, I do like the Ravens in this game. I like the Ravens, one, because they're at home. If this game was in Miami, I may be leaning another way, but I do think the Ravens have the best player on both teams in Lamar Jackson, as they do most weeks. And I do think Lamar Jackson will run a little bit more this week. I bust out 100. I said he would have around 85 to 100 last week. I was wrong. Only 17 yards. But I do think the Ravens running game needs to get going. And I think we will potentially see some of that as well tomorrow. I don't think Ronnie Stanley is going to play, but I do think J.K. Dobbins for 15 to 20, possibly 25 plays with Kenyon Drake another week in the offense, with hopefully Marlon Humphrey playing, hopefully Marcus Peters returns, Marcus Williams, his big impact last week. I do think there's potential for there to be some opportunities for the Ravens. Now, let's look at the keys to the game. I got some keys for your offense, defense, special teams as I do each and every week. What Dobbins are we getting? That's my first key. J.K. Dobbins, as I mentioned, is returning. What J.K. Dobbins are we getting? Are we getting the J.K. Dobbins from 2 years ago? I would be hesitant to say we are, but I do think we could get a guy who could help this running game. And with that being said, not only the running game, but the receiving game. You pair J.K. with Kenyon Drake, his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. J.K. Dobbins can be that home run type hitter. We free offense that had a hard time running the football. Some of that is offensive line fault, but we shall see. Patrick McCarry looks like he will start at left tackle as well. Now, with that, I said 4 yards a carry. The Ravens have been the top 2 rushing teams the last few years, and I think it's ideal for them to get at least 4 yards a carry to be successful tomorrow against the Dolphins. 4 yards a carry is nothing for the Ravens. They're used to getting over 5, sometimes 6 yards a carry. Get 4 yards a carry. I think that would be important for this offense to solidify themselves and move the ball against Miami's defense. Use Lamar's legs. The next one. Lamar has to run. Lamar has to make plays with his legs, not just running all the time, but moving the pocket, getting outside the pocket, making plays, making the defense react to him, scrambling, setting up throwing lanes, maybe making some plays with his feet to extend drives, to make some running plays to help out. So when he does hand it off on the dives or the read options, the running backs can get those 4 yards of carry that I mentioned. Handle the blitz. We know they're going to play that cover zero. We talked about it ad nauseum last year. The Ravens couldn't handle cover zero. It seemed like after the Miami game, the wheels fell off. Unfortunately, Lamar got hurt, and there you have it. We know how the 2021 season went. They got to handle the blitz. They got to handle the blitz. They got to handle this cover zero. John Harbaugh said they've been working on it. I think they have. I think they'll do okay against it. Do I think they will get some sacks? Yes. And that's more of a testament to the Ravens' offensive line, especially on the left side. But I do think the Ravens will make some plays as well. And my last offensive key is wide receivers and tight ends. Bateman, Duvernay, you had 2 touchdowns last week. We need more of that. Prochet looks like he probably won't play. Andrews and Isaiah Likely. I'm calling you out, Rook. You were ice cold last week. You didn't play well. You look like you wet the bed. But this week, I expect a big game from you. And I'm going to say he gets us a touchdown this week, Isaiah Likely. Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews, Devin Duvernay, and even Rashad Bateman need to win one-on-one coverage because the corners of the Dolphins are good. They're physical. They play a lot of press man with that cover zero. Holland in the back end, Xavier Howard, Byron Jones. They have guys, and I think the Ravens are going to have to, in order to win this game, win one-on-one coverage against the receivers, against their DBs at the receiver and tight end position, which I think Andrews, Bateman, if you're the number one receiver, you got to win those opportunities. Duvernay, continue what you're doing, and Likely looking for you to step up. Maybe some Nick Boyle as well this week as well. Defensively, starts with tackling well. You know these guys have speed. Got to tackle well, be fundamentally sound. This will probably be a defensive key each and every week, but you got to tackle well, take great angles, tackle the ball carrier, swarm to the football. Kyle Hamilton, make some good tackles. Patrick Queen, guys like that. Because the difference in the missed tackle could be 5 yards to 50 yards. And with that being said, limit yak yards. Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Gesicki, Cedric Wilson, Mostert. Got to limit the yak yards. When they catch the football, tackle them. Swarm to the football, as I mentioned. Go low, wrap them up, hold on to them to the whistle blows. Don't let them get big yak yards because we know Tyreek Hill's a cheetah. Waddle's a mini cheetah. Don't team run up and down the field on you. Don't let them get 20 yards and another 20 on yak, or a 10-yard gain, as I mentioned, turn into a 15-yard gain because of yak, or a 5-yard gain into a 50-yard gain. We saw some big plays last year the Ravens gave up against the Dolphins. Can't let that happen with Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Gesicki, and Wilson. Next, got to make Tua uncomfortable. Make him move in the pocket. Make him, he likes to get the ball out quickly. He likes to stand in that pocket, slice and dice you, dink and dunk you. Make him move around. Make him get outside of the pocket. Make him move to his right. He's a left-handed quarterback. Make him get off of his spot. Make him uncomfortable in the pocket. Get pressure on him. Michael Pierce, Matabike, Calais Campbell, Travis Jones looks like he will come back. Speaking of injuries this week as well, hopefully he'll get some burn, Brent Urban, and others. Next, get off the field on third down. When you get to third down, get off the field. Not much needs to be said. That will probably be a weekly key as well with tackling. Get off the field on third down. Don't let them extend drives. That'll wear you out. And with the speed, all they need is one play to score and get the ball right over your head. Next and last, limit the big plays. Nothing over 25, 30 yards consistently, and nothing definitely over the 40, 50-yard variety. Keep the plays 20 yards or less. Keep it within range. Don't let them go up and down the field and hit those big plays that we did see last week on the fourth down with Waddle. Special teams, I put it simple. Win special teams. Give up no big returns to guys like Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Wilson. Don't let them get big returns. Keep the field position game right. Jordan Stout, you did a hell of a job. Justin Tucker, I think he's going to do a hell of a job this week, and I'll get to that in a second. But I do have my prediction after my keys. Recapping the keys real quick. Let me recap those for you. Offensively, what Dobbins are we getting? He's returning 4 yards a carry for Dobbins, Drake, and whomever else. Use them on his legs to run and pass. Use them to get outside the pocket. Handle the blitz. We know we're getting cover zero. Win one-on-one as a wide receivers and tight ends against their DBs. Defensively, tackle well. Too uncomfortable, make him move outside the pocket where Lamar is comfortable outside the pocket. Get off the field on third down and no big plays. And special teams, win special teams, give up no big returns. But my prediction this week, Ravens are at home. It'll be a nip and tuck game. If it ain't tight, it ain't right, as we always say here on the Flex Zone podcast. The Ravens will get it done last minute of the game 2-minute drive. Lamar Jackson leads the team down the field for redemption against the Dolphins, against his hometown team. Home opener. The crowd is going crazy. The weather is beautiful. Lamar wants a new contract. He will lead a 2-minute game-winning drive, leading to a Justin Tucker game-winning field goal. The Baltimore Ravens will have 24. The Miami Dolphins 23. That's right. Ravens 24, Dolphins 23 by the slimmest and tightest of margins. The Baltimore Ravens will defeat the Miami Dolphins 24-23, getting their home win, moving to 2-0 this season. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you think about tomorrow's game. If you're going to the game, let me know what you're looking forward to doing. We'll post-game show tomorrow after the game. Look forward, hit that bell, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, give me your prediction, give me your keys to the game, give me a standout play. I said that's Isaiah likely to score a touchdown. I think Tyreek Hill, Waddle, one of them might get us, but I think Lamar leads a 2-minute game-winning drive to lead Justin Tucker into position to make a game-winning field goal, which means Lamar's price is only going up, Steve Pichatti. Keep that in mind as well with each win and each playoff caliber performance. But I'm God's favorite host, also much. Comment down below, hit the bell, hit the like button, let me know your prediction, and subscribe if you're new to the channel for Flex On Podcast. Only place giving you your sports how you want to need it. Follow us on all social media platforms. Check the ticker down below. Keep up to date with us. Hit the bell. Post-game show after the Ravens and Dolphins tomorrow here on the Flex On Podcast YouTube channel. Only place to give you your sports how you want it when you need it. God's favorite host, y'all. Have a great Saturday. Peace.